Ladies and gentlemen, people of the world, I'm Rob from This Is Xbox, and today I'm doing a review of Voodoo Vince Remastered. Voodoo Vince was originally released way back in 2003 on the original Xbox. That's a 14-year gap, but I suppose it just goes to show that some classics shouldn't be sort of hidden in history. If you don't know the story, then basically you play Vince. Vince's creator, Madame Charmaine, keeps him on top of a bookshelf, however, does describe him as a third best voodoo doll. I'm not sure why that is. However, Madame Charmaine has an evil arch enemy by the name of Cosmo the Inscrutable, who sends two of his henchmen to steal voodoo power from her. In the process, Vince is doused in voodoo power, bringing him to life. Unfortunately, however, for Madame Charmaine, she gets knocked unconscious by a flying chair. This of course leaves her defenceless against the evil duo, and of course she's taken hostage, leaving you to embark on your mission. With three main attacks, a punch, a spin and a headbutt, you knock your way through enemies stage by stage, collecting bits and pieces as you go. On your way, however, you do collect voodoo icons. These gives you special abilities that take out numerous foes all at once. Cosmo the Inscrutable makes an appearance, however, usually before a boss fight.
Behold the future master of the world. Who is this so-called champion who dares oppose me? Show yourself.
Also on your shopping list is Voodoo Power. Collect 100 of these and it will boost your health, which will come in handy for those sort of longer drawn out boss fights or them pesky NPCs that sneak up on you or jump on you. Especially the flying ones, it can be a bit of a nightmare.
I'm okay.
Each stage gets larger and larger as you progress and has its own set of puzzles that aren't always obvious. However, a bit of patience and exploration, it'll soon become apparent. However, I did have to question my own IQ a couple of times. The achievements do come through thick and fast, which is always nice as well. The bosses don't set much of a challenge until towards the end. However, there are a few frustrating moments as you figure out exactly what you have to do to get the beasts down. Yet another achievement. Thank you. On each stage, there are skull pages. If you collect all the skull pages on one stage, it unlocks the power skull. However, I'm not exactly 100% sure what the purpose of that is. The soundtrack is awesome, it's light and sits nicely in the background. There's one particular moment just then when I was playing a duet with a jazz skeleton that had me grinning from ear to ear. It's absolutely brilliant. Like I said, the bosses aren't too difficult. The frustrating moments do come fast. And they come again and again and again and again and again. You do collect hearts throughout each stage. These give you extra lives. However, if you are taken back to the title screen, you can pretty much continue from your last checkpoint. But when you do lose your life, it's going to be on a boss fight, so it's not too bad because the checkpoint's at the start of each stage. So it's not that much of a bind really. Voodoo Vince is a play anywhere title, which means you can play it on Windows 10 and Xbox One. And it's exactly as it's described. It's a remaster. So there's no new levels, no new power-ups or no new bosses. It's almost the original but in a polished shell. It offers a nice bit of nostalgia to those who played the first one and something fresh for the newer, younger gamer without having to dust off the old Xbox from the loft. Voodoo Vince is relatively short, certainly by today's standards, but it's definitely worth it, even if it does show its age a little. Overall, I give Voodoo Vince a 7 out of 10. It's absolutely brilliant, quirky little platformer that's going to keep the young ones busy for a couple of hours, and possibly yourself. I've been Rob Mafia for This Is Xbox. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video. We're uploading videos more frequently nowadays. Also, you can visit us on thisisxbox.com and on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. We're absolutely everywhere. Take care. We'll see you next time.